When it came to, I just wanted to touch on your living expenses and how you live. I'm guessing once you started taking self-sourcing more seriously, I feel like a lot of businessmen go through this, where they kind of realize a lot of these materialistic things don't matter as much.
Yeah.
Like for me, I used to care about drip so much, but once I started reading into finance and what I can really do with this money and the opportunity cost of buying these things, I realized I stopped caring as much about it. And like you said, you used to be a sneakerhead before, but I'm guessing once you started reselling the shoes properly, it just turned down a little bit. How was that process?
Yeah, so I think I was lucky because where I was buying Jordans they hold their price. Even if you wear Jordans, like if you had a pair of Jordan 4s and you bought them today, they released today, you wore them 5 times, in 4 years' time, you will sell them for more than what they cost on release day. Yeah. So most of my shoes were like that. Yeah. So once I decided to put more money into my business and to reinvest, and I sold most of my collection, I was getting more than what I paid for it. So I was lucky in that sense. Like, because I had a few little designer clothing pieces here and there, but I wasn't going mad. But like if you bought, say, a Dior t-shirt, when it comes to, you're going to get 20% back what you paid, if that.
If
so,
and it'd be a hassle to even. So
like, who's really going to buy it? Because I don't even know if there's a resale market for that. So I was lucky in the sense that it was a collectible sort of thing I was buying. So yeah, I came out of that phase. What actually caused that to happen, when I moved from my mum's house to my first rented flat, that would have been about 19. Obviously, I had all these shoes in my mum's room for a start, which was in a box room. That was stupid. Yeah. Then I moved them, and then my dad's friend helped me move, and he said, "Why do you have so much trainers?" And then I put them in the flat, and like it took up all the storage space. And I was like, "Why do I have this much trainers? It don't make no sense." And then since then, that was it. Like
that's it. Yeah. Now it's just keep it subtle.
Subtle, yeah, man. You don't need to go over top. If that's your thing, if that's your only vice, or not your only vice, if that's your vice, it's your vice. Like it's not a bad. It's not like you're doing anything mad. You're not doing drugs. Like you're not like if that's your hobby, that's your hobby. But for me, it wasn't making sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it just wasn't making sense. Oh, that's good. So then, would you say you've always been good with money per se, like you mentioned earlier?
Yeah,
so
always.
Even in uni, well, not uni, uni ages, those like 18 to 20, you're still calm.
Always. I've always been good with money. Like just as a kid, them ones where you get your pocket money and you still got your pocket money in like 3 months' time. I was one of them people.
Okay.
Yeah, I was always from early. I've always been good with money.
Okay, so then with those techniques, you use that to then be able to save to get the house.
Yeah, so. It was with getting my house, it was a mixture of saving and where I was putting a lot of money into the shoes. So had the shoes I was reselling. So I didn't know it was investing at the time, but it was investing. Yeah. Like it was putting into something that's going to go up in value and make me some profit. And also, well, like I said, I had the personal collection. So imagine I might have at one stage had 10 to 15,000 pound trainer collection. Wow. But because it held the value or went up, I got 10 to 15 back. I got it all back.
So literally everything you spent over those years, you thought was a waste until when you came to sell it.
Yeah, literally. I didn't. The most expensive things I bought was trainers, and that's it. Yeah, that's trainers. I mean, I didn't spend my money. I went on holidays, but I only went on budget holidays like Spain and stuff like that. Yeah. So yeah, trainers was my biggest expense, but I was able to get my money back out of it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's definitely smooth. So you're banging out souls now. What would you say is the next step after that in your journey? Is it
so after I've left my job, or
after you left your job?
So yeah, I've left my job, banging out sold souls, and that was kind of like what made me learn everything I know about business, because I never was educated. I didn't even do it like in year 11 or sixth form. I didn't do any business studies, nothing like that. So learning along the way, like no one I knew had a registered company, so learning just taxes, everything, like trying to speak to the right people, going on Facebook, finding people who would give me a little bit of information here and there. So I spent the first couple years trying to grow the business, but actually trying to learn as a business person what is involved. Like the day you register a company and you start getting the letters from HMRC, you realize I'm an adult. Like this is serious. Like if I don't file this, I'm getting penalty letters to my house. I'm paying interest on the amount I owe. Like, you have to pattern up straight away. You got to pattern up.
No, most definitely. When you see those big boy letters, you feel like you're part of a certain society. You got to
conduct yourself. You have to take the responsibility now. Like, no one's gonna. You can't hide behind anyone. So I spent them years just growing Sold Souls and learning business. And then from learning business, I actually was able to start little side hustles like drop shipping, stuff like that, affiliate marketing, just using the skills I learned from Sold Souls and applying it to other things. Yeah,
talking of side hustles now, you seem to be an avid guy of side hustles. What would you say, first off, is your favourite side hustle you've ever done so far? And then what would you say is the most profitable? Because they may be a little bit different.
My favourite side hustle, I don't think I've ever mentioned this one before, but it would have been when I was like 15, 16. I used to buy blackberries off Gumtree, change the case, and make £40 off each one.
In what sense? What do you mean change the case?
You could get did you ever have a BlackBerry back in the day?
No, but I know.
So like with BlackBerries, they came with, you could change the cases, but you had to unscrew stuff at the back. Okay. As long as you knew like
how to.
So someone will sell you one that is all scratched up, and even the screen was the case. So someone will sell you a scratched up BlackBerry for £25-30 because it's scratched up. I would just change the whole case. The case was like £7 from the market. Then I'd sell the phone for like £70-80. Wow. That was like from early, like 15, 16 years old.
And you're just making a profit.
I was doing like one a week at 15, 16.
Wow, and especially back then, £40 profit.
Yeah, like £40 each one. That's more cash in hand as well. Like that's probably like my favourite one because it was just instant. I just find like one good BlackBerry a week, flip it, but then they would go quick as well because everyone wanted a BlackBerry back then. That's my favourite one. Yeah, that was my favourite one.
And then in terms of, what would you say would be the most profitable that you've done?
So the most profitable so far for me as a side hustle. It's affiliate marketing, 100%. Affiliate marketing, yeah.
Can we go into what is affiliate marketing for those that don't know, and what websites were you using?
So affiliate marketing, I think a lot of people hear the marketing and they like confuse it. So you're acting as an affiliate for another company. So I have my trainer company, Sold Souls. If I wanted Poku to sell my trainers for me and he put it on his story, if he sold one pair, I'd give him 10% of that sale. So that's what you're doing. You're selling a product on behalf of another company.
Yeah, exactly. And what schemes, because there's many affiliate marketing schemes.
Yeah.
Which ones would you say were the best for you? And
the best one I found so far is it's one where you apply for loads of different advertisers at once. It's called AWin. They have got a lot of good advertisers on there, and that's most of the ones I use every day is on that website. With affiliate marketing, it's best to find something that you'd actually use yourself. Like, ideally, you want to be using it yourself. So if anyone asks you, you can say with chest, like, it is actually the best product. So with me, so far, it's been budget phone contracts, which is Voxy. Like, I have 3 phones, all 3 of them have Voxy SIMs. Like, it's actually a really good deal. So I'm happy to promote that whenever. Even like if someone asks me in person, I'll just tell them that without getting the commission. I would actually just tell them that. Yeah,
like that. That's good. I really like that, and it shows honesty and it builds with the audience. What some people may feel like, cool, with affiliate marketing, I hear it, but I haven't got an audience like you. So what would you say to those that may be thinking that?
Yeah, I think that's a lot of people's worry they don't have the audience. So if you had no followers, nowadays with TikTok and Instagram, you could literally start a new page today and have 1,000 followers by tomorrow. So there's not really an excuse now. Maybe before there was an excuse where I don't know how to build a website, I don't have any Instagram followers, but with TikTok and Instagram Reels, you can just start overnight. Yeah,
literally. Talking of okay, cool. Actually, before I move on to that, with side hustles, finally, what would you say are any new side hustles that you've seen recently that the audience should get onto?
So new side hustles, for me, it's mostly stuff to do with the crypto/NFT world. So I've seen these people I follow on Instagram, and I've seen them have it now. They'll have their NFT on the back of their T-shirt, or they'll have the NFT on some shoes. So they need someone who can provide that service for them. If you can create like a custom, brand new website which deals in only bringing someone's NFT to life onto a physical product, I think that's going to be Anyway, for 2022, I don't know how long it will last, but for 2022, I think that will be one of the best side hustles that people can get onto. Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. Make sure you check that out, and also check out his YouTube channel as well.